Have you ever felt a spark of knowing, like the universe just whispered a secret only you could hear? What if that moment wasn't random, but a sign you're tapping into a hidden field of consciousness? In this video, you'll uncover 5 powerful signs that you're connecting to a cosmic intelligence, the kind Einstein himself suspected was real. These aren't just ideas, they're clues to a deeper reality, waiting for you to notice. Stick around, because the insights in the middle will blow your mind and change how you see the world. Welcome to Heaven's Thread, your go-to channel for exploring the mysteries of the universe and unlocking the potential of your mind. If you love what you hear by the end of this video, drop a Q in the comments. If you have ideas on how we can make our content even better, hit us with an E. Let's dive in and discover what the universe is trying to tell you. Have you ever had a moment where you just knew something, deep in your bones, without any reason or explanation? It's not a guess, not a hunch. It's like a lightning bolt of certainty, as if the answer was downloaded straight into your mind. Welcome to the first sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. Timeless moments of knowing. Picture this. You're driving home, and out of nowhere, you know to take a different route. No logic, no traffic app, just a gut feeling. Later, you find out there was a massive accident on your usual path. Or maybe you're in a conversation, and a sudden insight hits you, an idea so clear, so profound. It feels like it came from somewhere else. These aren't random. They're glimpses of something bigger, something Albert Einstein himself suspected was real. Einstein, the genius behind relativity, wasn't just a numbers guy. He believed there was more to reality than what we see or measure. In his private talks with the philosopher Rabindranath Tagore, Einstein hinted at a universal field, a kind of cosmic web where ideas, insights, and truths float, waiting for us to tune in. He called his creative sparks cosmic inspirations, moments when his mind touched something beyond linear thinking. He didn't solve equations by grinding through logic alone. He felt the answers, like a musician hearing a melody before playing it. When you experience these moments of knowing, it's like you've plugged into that same cosmic web. It's not your brain crunching data. It's your consciousness brushing against a deeper layer of reality. Think about it. Your brain is a 3-pound organ. Yet somehow, it pulls insights that feel infinite. How? Because you're not just a body. You're a receiver, tuned to a frequency most of us ignore. Here's where it gets wild. These moments don't follow time. You might know something before it happens, a name, a place, an event. It's not déjà vu. It's not coincidence. It's your mind dipping into a timeless field where past, present, and future blur. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." What if your moments of knowing are proof of that? What if you're accessing a place where time doesn't exist, where all knowledge is just there? Try this. Next time you get that sudden flash of insight, don't brush it off. Pause. Feel it. Ask yourself, where did this come from? You might notice it feels less like thinking and more like receiving. That's the key. You're not creating the knowledge, you're catching it, like a radio picking up a signal. And the more you trust these moments, the stronger they get. At Heaven's Thread, we're all about helping you connect the dots of the universe. These timeless moments of knowing, they're your first clue you're part of something vast, something Einstein only glimpsed. If this resonates, drop a Q in the comments to let us know you're feeling it. Or, if you've had a moment like this where you knew something beyond explanation, share it with us. Hit that E to tell us how we can dive deeper into these mysteries for you. Stay tuned for the next sign, because it's about to get even crazier. Have you ever thought of someone, and seconds later, your phone lights up with their message? Or maybe you're puzzling over a question, and the answer pops up on a billboard or in a song on the radio. These aren't just coincidences. They're the second sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. Synchronicities increase around you. Imagine this. You're thinking about a friend you haven't seen in ages, and out of nowhere, you run into them at a coffee shop. Or you're grappling with a big decision, and the perfect insight appears in a random chat or a book that catches your eye. These moments feel like the universe is giving you a nudge, whispering, "You're on the right track." They're not random. They're signs you're syncing with something vast. Albert Einstein, in his profound exchanges with philosopher Rabindranath Tagore, wrestled with the notion of a connected reality. He was cautious, but couldn't dismiss the idea of a cosmic web where everything, thoughts, events, people is intertwined beyond space and time. Tagore insisted, reality isn't just atoms and math. It's a living tapestry of consciousness. Einstein, ever the scientist, leaned toward the possibility of a universal mind tying it all together. Synchronicities are your glimpse into that tapestry. Here's where it gets wild. When you start noticing these coincidences, they multiply. It's like the universe knows you're paying attention. You might dream of a place, then stumble across it the next day, or keep seeing the same number 11, 3, 33 on clocks, receipts, everywhere. These aren't accidents. They're the universe showing you're in tune with its rhythm. You're plugging into the hidden field, where thoughts and events move in harmony. Why does this happen? Your consciousness isn't just in your head. It's part of a larger network. Think of it like Wi-Fi. Your mind is a device, and when you're connected, you pick up signals, ideas, people, opportunities that seem to come from nowhere. The more you trust these synchronicities, the more they show up. It's like the universe saying, "Here's the next clue. Try this." When you catch a synchronicity, like thinking of a song and hearing it, play, pause, and take it in. Acknowledge it. Whisper to yourself, "I'm listening." Universe. You'll be amazed at how these moments stack up, like breadcrumbs leading you to something deeper. Let's keep diving into the next sign, because the cosmos is just getting started. Have you ever noticed that when you're in a funk, the world seems to trip over itself? Your coffee spills, your phone freezes. But when you're in a great mood, everything just clicks. This is the third sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. Do your emotional vibrations start to affect reality? Picture this. Last week, Sarah was having a rough morning late for work, stuck in traffic, feeling like the universe was against her. Then, her favorite mug slipped from her hand and shattered on the kitchen floor. But the next day, when she woke up grateful, humming a tune, everything changed. A stranger paid for her coffee. Her boss praised her work. It's not just luck. It's your energy rippling out, shaping the world around you. Albert Einstein saw the universe as more than stars and equations. He called it a field of intelligent energy. In his talks with Rabindranath Tagore, they debated whether reality is just physical or alive with meaning. Einstein leaned toward the idea that everything matter. Energy. Thoughts is part of a vibrating web. If consciousness is energy, your emotions are waves, broadcasting into that web and changing what comes back. Your emotions don't just stay inside you. When you're frustrated, things break: a mug, a plan, a mood. When you're joyful, doors open. Science backs this. Your emotions shift your brainwaves, your heart's electromagnetic field, maybe even the energy around you. What if that energy is shaping the universe's response? What if your mood is sculpting your reality? When you see this pattern, your emotions shifting, how things play out, you're tapping into the hidden field. It's like you're a radio tower. Anger sends static. Joy sends harmony. The universe tunes in and responds. That's why a moment of gratitude can flip a bad day. It's you retuning the signal. Try this. Next time you're stressed, stop and breathe. Picture something that lights you up: a sunny day, a loved one's laugh. Notice how the world softens. Maybe a small win comes your way. That's you, co-creating with the universe. Your emotions aren't just feelings, they're power. At Heaven's Thread, we're here to help you weave these cosmic connections into a life that feels alive. Your emotions are your bridge to the hidden field, shaping reality in ways you're just beginning to see. Let's flow to the next sign, because the universe has more to show you. Have you ever woken from a dream so vivid it felt sharper than reality? Or dreamed of something: a face, a place, an event that later came true? This is the fourth sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. Your dreams become lucid and sometimes prophetic. Picture this. You're in a dream, and suddenly you know you're dreaming. You can steer the story, fly over mountains, talk to someone who feels alive, or reshape the world around you. Or maybe you see something specific: a car crash, a conversation, a strange building, and days later, it happens for real. These aren't just dreams. They're portals to a deeper layer of existence, one Albert Einstein hinted at in his work. Einstein didn't dive deep into dreams, but he dropped a bombshell when he said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." In his talks with Rabindranath Tagore, they explored whether reality goes beyond what we can touch or measure. Tagore argued that consciousness can reach a timeless realm, where all knowledge exists at once. Your lucid or prophetic dreams, they're evidence you're slipping into that realm, where time doesn't play by our rules. When your dreams turn lucid, it's like you've cracked the code of your own mind. You're not just a passenger, you're the director. And when they're prophetic, it's even stranger. You might dream of a friend you haven't thought of in years, then get their text the next day, or see a place you've never visited, only to find it weeks later. These moments suggest your consciousness is dipping into a field where everything past, present, future is connected, like threads in a cosmic tapestry. Why does this happen? In dreams, your logical mind steps aside, letting your subconscious open a door to the hidden field. It's like accessing a vast library where every story, every truth is already written. Your mind wanders through this space, picking up fragments of knowledge that don't follow the clock. The more you notice these dreams, the more they become guides, pointing you toward something bigger. Try this. Keep a notebook by your bed. When you wake, write down every detail you remember: images, feelings, even the smallest moments. Over time, you'll see patterns, Maybe a dream repeats before it comes true. Maybe symbols start to make sense in your waking life. Trust these glimpses. They're not random, they're signals from the field. Your dreams are showing you that you're part of something vast. Something heaven's thread is here to help you explore. They're your mind's way of whispering that you're connected to a reality beyond the everyday. Let's keep going to the next sign, because the universe has even more to reveal. Have you ever sat in nature and felt something watching you, not with eyes, but with a quiet, knowing presence? Or maybe you've looked at the stars and sensed a whisper of meaning, like the universe is speaking without words. This is the fifth sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. You sense a silent intelligence behind all things. Picture this. You're walking through a forest, and the rustle of leaves feels alive, almost like it's responding to you. Or you're staring at the ocean, and for a moment, it's not just water, it's a vast, aware presence. These moments aren't just poetic. They're glimpses of a deeper reality, one that Albert Einstein himself pondered. Einstein wasn't a religious man, but he was struck by the universe's order. He once wrote, "What really interests me is whether God had any choice in the creation of the world." In his talks with Rabindranath Tagore, they debated whether the universe is just a machine or something alive, infused with a kind of intelligence. Einstein admitted to being awed by the mysterious intelligence in the cosmos's design. When you feel that silent presence, you're touching the same mystery he glimpsed. Here's what it feels like. You're alone, maybe watching a sunset or hearing the wind. And suddenly, you're not alone, not in a creepy way, but in a profound one. It's as if the world is looking back at you, alive with purpose. The trees, the sky, even the ground beneath you seem to hum with a quiet knowing. This isn't your imagination. It's your consciousness brushing against the hidden field, where every part of existence is connected, aware and alive. Why does this happen? Because the universe isn't just stuff, atoms, and empty space. It's a web of consciousness, and you're part of it. When you sense this silent intelligence, you're tuning into the same frequency that holds the stars in place and makes flowers bloom. It's like you're hearing the universe's heartbeat. And for a moment, you know you belong to it. The more you open to these moments, the clearer they become, like tuning a radio to a perfect signal. Try this. Next time you're in nature, pause, close your eyes, breathe, and just listen, not with your ears, but with your whole being. Feel the air, the ground, the life around you. Ask, what are you saying? You might not hear words, but you'll feel something, a pulse, a warmth, a knowing. That's the hidden field, whispering back. At Heaven's Thread, we're here to help you connect with this living universe, to feel the threads that tie you to everything. Sensing this silent intelligence means you're waking up to a reality that's not just matter, it's alive. And you're part of its story. Let's move to the next part, because the universe is ready to show you even more. Have you ever felt the urge to loosen your grip on life? To stop forcing every outcome and just let things flow? Maybe you've noticed that when you do, things somehow fall into place, as if the universe is guiding you. This is the sixth sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. You begin to shift from control to trust. Imagine this. You're stressing over a decision, trying to plan every detail, but it's like pushing a boulder uphill. Then, one day, you let go. You take a deep breath, trust your gut, and suddenly, the path clears, a door opens, the right person shows up. It's not about giving up, it's about moving with the current of something bigger. This shift feels like freedom, like you're dancing with the universe instead of fighting it. Albert Einstein, in his quieter moments, wrestled with the idea of control. He once said, "The most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or hostile universe." In his talks with Rabindranath Tagore, they explored whether we're separate beings or part of a larger flow. Einstein began to see that our need to control everything might be an illusion, a trap that keeps us from the truth. When you start trusting the flow, you're aligning with the hidden field he suspected was there. This shift shows up in small ways at first. Maybe you stop overthinking a problem and let the answer come naturally. Or you follow a hunch instead of a rigid plan, and it leads to something better than you imagined. It's like the universe is saying, "I've got this. Just follow the rhythm." The more you trust, the more you notice life isn't a series of accidents, it's a conversation. And you're learning to listen. Why does this happen? Because the hidden field isn't chaos, it's an intelligent flow, like a river that knows where it's going. Your need to control comes from thinking you're separate, alone in a random world. But when you tap into the field, you feel connected, part of a larger dance. Trusting doesn't mean doing nothing. It means acting from a place of inner knowing, letting the universe meet you halfway. Try this. Next time you're stuck, pause. Ask yourself, what if I trusted this moment? Let go of one small thing, maybe a worry, a plan, a need to be right. Notice what happens. Maybe a new idea sparks. Maybe a solution appears. That's the field working with you, guiding you when you stop resisting. Here at Heaven's Thread, we're all about helping you weave your life into this cosmic flow, trusting the intelligence that's always been there. When you shift from control to trust, you're not just living, you're co-creating with the universe. As we flow into the final parts, the universe is ready to reveal even deeper truths. Have you ever looked into a stranger's eyes and felt a bond, like you've known them forever? Or touched a tree and sensed its life pulsing like your own? This is the seventh sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. You feel a deep connection to all life. Picture this. You're in a busy market, and suddenly, everyone feels like family, sharing the same journey. Or you're petting a dog, and its joy flows into you, like you're sharing one heartbeat. These moments aren't just feelings. They're glimpses of a truth. You're not separate, you're woven into the web of life. Albert Einstein sensed this unity. He wrote, "We are part of the whole called universe." In his talks with Rabindranath Tagore, they debated whether we're isolated or connected. Einstein saw separation as an illusion. When you feel this connection, you're touching the heart of the hidden field. It feels like this. You see a child laugh, and it stirs your soul. Or you feel trees breathing with you. It's a knowing that all life is one. You start living with compassion, seeing every creature as part of the same story. Why? The hidden field is a web of life. Your consciousness flows into everything, people, plants, stars. When you feel this, you're tuning into the universe's pulse, where every being is a note in one song. Try this. Look at someone, a friend, a pet, and feel their aliveness. Notice how your heart responds, like meeting a piece of yourself. It changes how you move through the world, with more kindness, Here at Heaven's Thread, we're here to help you feel these cosmic ties. This connection means you're part of life's pulse. Let's glide to the final part, where it all comes together. You begin to see life as a unified whole. Have you ever had a moment where the world felt like one big, interconnected story, where you saw yourself not as separate, but as a thread in a vast, living tapestry? This is the eighth sign you're tapping into the hidden field of consciousness. You begin to see life as a unified whole. Imagine this. You're watching a sunset. And it's not just a sunset, it's the universe breathing with you. Or you're in a crowded room. And instead of feeling alone, you sense every person as part of the same cosmic pulse. This isn't a fleeting thought. It's a shift, where the lines between you and everything else fade. You're not just in the universe, you're of it. Albert Einstein wrestled with this idea in his talks with Rabindranath Tagore. He said, "Our illusion of separateness keeps us trapped." Tagore argued this unity is something you can feel. Einstein began to see that separateness is the greatest illusion. When you see life as one, you're stepping into the heart of the hidden field. This shows up quietly. You feel compassion for a stranger, as if it's your own pain. Or you look at the stars and feel they're part of you. The universe isn't out there, it's in you. Around you, you live with a sense of oneness, where every act ripples into the whole. Why? The hidden field is the essence of all existence, connecting every soul. When you see life as one, you're merging with it. Your consciousness reflects the truth. Everything is one. Try this. Look around and imagine every person, tree, cloud as part of you. Feel how it shifts your perspective. You might feel a warmth, a belonging that makes the ordinary sacred. That's the hidden field, showing you you're never alone. Here's the big picture. This video took you through 8 signs you're connecting to the hidden field of consciousness. Those flashes of knowing, synchronicities piling up, emotions shaping your reality, lucid and prophetic dreams, sensing a silent intelligence in nature, shifting from control to trust, feeling connected to all life, and seeing life as one whole. These signs teach you to trust your gut. Notice the universe's nudges, and live with a sense of unity that changes everything. They're not just ideas, they're experiences that show you're part of a living, intelligent cosmos. We know how wild it feels to sense this connection, to wonder what it all means. You're not alone in this journey. We're all piecing together the mystery of our place in the universe. What's humbling is realizing how much we miss when we don't pay attention. But the hope, you're already part of this cosmic dance. In the next video, we'll uncover the heart-wrenching truth in Einstein's private letters, with Tagore, a story the world never heard. Want to dive deeper? Drop next in the comments. And if you know someone who'd love this cosmic journey, tag them or share this video. Let's keep weaving these threads together at Heaven's Thread.